and I'm not sure what it is, and it doesn't look corrupted, so I'm not going to destroy it. The tower is still standing. I still have not felt that much of a difference, but I had to put these flags down so that things wouldn't start getting corrupted. But I'm seeing some things that are already getting corrupted, and it's scary. Right now I'm trying to get the best armor and then destroy the tower because I feel like it's too powerful. Because look at this field. This was completely empty before, and now it's growing so much to life. And if that plane doesn't work, this is my bunker. It's an actual bunker this time. It's a very secret way to get in that only I and the people I bring in here will ever know. And if it gets really bad, you have to go into here and watch it happen. And hold your shield up over the window so no gas can get in, and then bam. Once it's over, you can come back up to see the damages.
It's still pretty obvious, but maybe some of the younger audience failed to detect the contrast in tone and audio quality. So Reactor uploaded this and then paid a few hundred to have the video shown as an ad before Grade videos, basically fooling a few naive people into thinking that Grade had given Reactor a shout-out. He then gave this video extra publicity, and even more ironically, by using the Reddit system to promote the documentation of his little project.
This is getting more and more corrupt. Well, I made this nether portal as this is literally the very last chance that we have to get away. Going to this dimension to try to survive forever. But I don't want to do that, because once we do that, we are going to have to try to survive there, and I don't know how we would survive. Just think about it for a second.
I was 12 years old when my parents died in a plane crash.
There's barely enough food there for me and the dogs, and the villagers will probably try to get eaten. Will probably get eaten by whatever creatures may lie in there. And last but not least, look at this place. I have to bring the sheeps, and now I have some cows in the back. I would have to bring all of them into the nether, and I would never be able to come back. The cows might produce food, but I don't know, man. Right now, I'm just trying to survive. Also, my YouTube's figure kind of looks like me. Not really, but it kind of looks like me. Like a very, very slightly, definitely not me. But kind of looks like me.
As always, there is no specific theme for today, but we do have a bunch of interesting places to go to. And as always, it is again, nice way to capstone off everything. So while I end off my week, hopefully by the time you're watching this, your Sunday.
This bitch is so annoying. God, man, let's listen to these.
The internet is a scary place. I definitely know being an amateur hacker, or at least I was before something happened that caused me to delete all my information and destroy my computers. Some background: I'm a 24-year-old with a degree in software engineer and cybersecurity. I always had this fascination with the dark web. Not that I had any intentions of actually using it. It's the whole secrecy that really caught my obsession. I spent a lot of time learning how to hack and navigate the dark web. Anyway, I was searching through the dark web and discovered a black box, which essentially is used to ensure the storage and preservation of such vast volumes of content and internet archive.
I just want... Yes, there, finally.
Have you ever made a friend online? One you've never met in real life, but whom you cherish nonetheless? For me, that friend was Adam, a random guy I met on a forum on the deep web. Nothing sinister, just a place not categorized by the Google search engine. Mostly used to discuss weird conspiracies and places to download movies in a less than legal manner. Adam was a funny person and a genius when it came to...
God damn it. What about this one?
I had always been aware of the deep web. You hear the craziest, most messed up stories from people who have the courage to explore it. Websites that involve human experimentation, hiring a hitman, and even watching people through their own security cameras. It's screwed up.
This thing
But
is so
honestly,
powerful.
I'd be
It
lying if I
destroyed
said I
part of my
wasn't just
base and I
slightly
had to
interested.
rebuild it.
Now, just to point out,
This is
there was no malicious
these are the
intent
crux
behind my
flags, my
exploration
bad.
of the deep web.
I'm putting them here
I was just curious to see if
because
it
our
really was as
base
bad as people
is
said it was.
contaminated, corrupted. I don't even know anymore. I must. There's a dog following me. I thought. Maybe it's finally dead. Maybe it's finally dead. I can't tell you. I won't tell you what. Actually, I will. There's no point not to. So Loki and Max had a baby by accident.
Crisis, and a couple walking along the little
And
econ
now I don't
greenway
know where that
spotted
dog
him
is.
standing on
Hopefully
a
it is
bridge.
dead.
There is a man that's suicidal on the bridge. Has he hurt himself? Jumped? He's going to use the Robbie's neck. He cannot be bridge. Sheriff's officer, are you responding? Yes.
Immediately, several Orange County Sheriff's Office deputies began racing to the scene.
But why am
It was
I
on
watching
pedestrian
this?
bridge.
Just literally just found that.
Marvel is one of the biggest names in entertainment. They've been creating beloved superhero stories for like 100 years now. They have the most well-known and most recognizable characters of all time, second only to Jesus Christ, I imagine. Everyone knows the characters, seen the movies, or read the comic books. I myself am not a big comic book reader. I don't read mini stories or anything of that nature. I don't read manga or shit like that. Maybe I'd read more Marvel comics if they had some hentai issues. But overall, I'm just not a huge fan of the medium. Nothing but respect for people that are, though. And yesterday, Marvel Comics made history by announcing something that nobody in the world liked. They announced the New Warriors comic series, which was received with overwhelming sighs and just a thunderous amount of disinterest. I swear to God, there's more hype in a retirement home when someone finally finishes bingo than for New Warriors.
Wait, how much leather do I have? Ooh, I can actually make some more books. Let's go, Pog.
Was excited about it, and when they
Pog?
released it,
Can I get a
people just felt
Pog?
downright insulted.
So the first character that we're introduced to is Trailblazer, and she inherited from her grandfather a magic backpack of divine origin.
So this is the first character we're introduced to in the Marvel New Warriors announcement, their fucking E3 press conference here for New Warriors. This is Trailblazer, and her superpower is having a magic backpack. So she's basically just Dora the Explorer. And the backpack itself looks like Ben 10's Omnitrix if it was butt-fucked by a laser tag vest. Now, I think it's a pretty lame superpower just to have a magic backpack that you pull things out of. Like, I can't really see that being super fun in a crime-fighting situation, you know? We're fighting the supervillain and my teammate's dehydrated, but luckily Trailblazer had a bottle of water in her super backpack. She saved the day. It's just, that's not really interesting from a superpower perspective, but there's nothing inherently silly or wrong about it. I just think it's kind of boring. What we get into and what most people have a problem with is the next few characters, because this shit is just so ridiculous.
Screen Time is a internet kid taken to its sort of logical conclusion. As a youth, he was exposed to his grandfather's experimental internet gas, and that has patched him permanently into the World Wide Web.
This is where people started to roll their eyes because this shit just gets so fucking dumb. So Screen Time is the result of a teenager being exposed to their grandfather's experimental internet gas. What the fuck is experimental internet gas? Was his grandfather harvesting farts from a Twitch chat shit poster or something and then accidentally sense of it? Why not just have it be like, you know, he was a programmer who made a virtual reality game but accidentally locked himself in it and now he's stuck in there and, you know, caught between the real world and the augmented world. Or even use fucking Wi-Fi if you want. Throw around some, like, boogeyman Wi-Fi 5G shit, maybe. Get the conspiracy theorists all riled up about Screen Time. I don't know, man. but fucking experimental internet gas. Screen Time is a meme-obsessed super teen whose brain became connected to the internet after becoming exposed to his grandfather's experimental internet gas.
I could try to burn
Still,
it,
I mean,
but
that still just sounds so
those
fucking
rings
dumb,
will
especially
stay
when it's
up
written
there
down like that.
and keep corrupting
His
this
grandfather
land.
had internet juice
So
and he accidentally drank from
maybe
the bottle. Now he's stuck in the
I
internet.
could corrupt all
Now he can
these
see
little
augmented
things
reality
flying
and real-time
everywhere
maps and can instantly Google
and
any fact.
burn those and
You know
burn
who
the
else can
tower and
instantly
then burn
Google
the
any
rings,
fact?
but
Anyone else in the entire world
that's gonna
with
take a
phone.
long
It's
time
not really a
and it might get
superpower.
angry and
As you
just
can clearly see,
corrupt my
Marvel is
entire
struggling
world
to
in
come
1
up with cool
second.
superpowers.
I'm glad that this thing
Super team, they created a
helps.
fucking Redditor.
I
And he's actually
haven't
worse than a
died,
Redditor.
but
His only
it
power to the
has
group is
corrupted
being
my
able to Google
house, which
things. He's
is
just a
not
fucking
very
cell phone
nice of
with
them.
legs.
Snowflake and Safe Space are twins, and their names are very similar to Screen Time. It's this idea that these are terms that get thrown around on the internet that they don't see as derogatory, to take those
And look,
words
this is
and kind of wear
the
them as badges of
this is
honor.
the
Snowflake is
tree
non-binary,
that they
and
pull
goes
the
by they,
leaves
them.
from. I think this used to be a
has the
normal
power to
tree,
generate
and it got
individual
corrupted
crystallized snowflake-shaped
from the very
shurikens.
This is
first
what made people the
corruption.
most upset. Snowflake
And now
in
look at
safe
it.
space.
I'm so
Let me
glad that
preface
this
by
armor
saying I don't think
helps
there's
me
anything
with
wrong
not
with Marvel
dying,
taking
you
this
know?
kind of approach to characters or using their comics to make political stances. It's totally within their right to do so, but this is the absolute worst possible way of going about it. Nobody appreciated this, and I fucking looked hard. I went through so many different Twitter threads. I went through the fucking swamp looking for anything I could find for anyone trying to say, good work, Marvel. There wasn't a single fucking person patting Marvel on the back for this shit. From the non-binary community, the vast majority of them felt insulted and embarrassed. They felt like they were being used as a joke by Marvel. And I see why, because this is the first non-binary superhero, and they named them Snowflake. That'd be like if the first homosexual superhero was called Captain Gay. I just can't imagine how they thought that was a good idea. They're not doing anything other than making these caricatures that just seem so out of touch. It's some ridiculous shit. Psychic twins. All twins are psychic, but we're psychic-er. That's such a fucking dumb line to kick it off. Snowflake can materialize snowflake-shaped shuriken. Projectiles for throwing in safe space can materialize. One force field we can't inhabit them himself. Reflex only works if he's protecting others.
Look at
They're
it.
hyper-aware of
It's
modern
so
culture and optics, and they see their super heroics
I
as
don't know
a
what this is. It might
post-ironic
be a
meditation of using
starter
violence to combat
base
bullying.
to
They're
corrupt the
probably
land
streaming
even more.
this. That's just garbage. Actual
The
fucking
land
garbage. Set aside
has
any
been
personal beliefs
fine,
or anything. These are
besides
just
all the
not good
growing,
characters. The writing is
that thing
bad.
spawning,
100%.
and now
It's just terrible. It's
my
actually
entire
fucking terrible.
world
And they
being a little
insulted the
corrupt
people
each
that
day.
they really wanted to,
Like, this was Obsidian.
empower with their characters.
How did you
It just
change
made it seem
it?
like they were turning them into a joke. It just,
Like,
it's fucking terrible.
hello?
What they've done. It made the worst cast of characters I've ever seen in comic books. From lazy writing to just being so out of tune and tough.
Hey guys, it's Logan. I'm here with
I want to
Poopy
try to burn
and
it, but I'm
Lance.
scared what will
He's the
happen.
voice of the Brooklyn guy, and Cody, and you're the voice of Jeffy and Black Yoshi. And today we're doing a threesome
I could
reaction. We're gonna have a big threesome,
build
all three of us.
another bunker, or expand that one
And
even,
today we're getting on
but
that
it
train.
seems not necessary.
Run in the train.
I just hope that that I just had realization, what if that turns in the entire portal and I can't go into the nether?
No, I call middle.
No.
Middle. Dibs on middle. Anyway, today we're reacting to the dude body.
Yeah.
The dude. SML movie. The dude body. The DEAD body.
Yeah.
We can't say the actual title of the video because then Logan Paul will freak out and he'll come running.
Shit.
Who was that?
Who said that?
So anyway, we're reacting to the very sleepy body, the passed out body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The very, very much alive body.
I'm gonna title this video Jeffy Finds a Treat or something.
Jeffy finds a treat.
Anyways, so here we go. We're gonna start reacting to it. So 3, 2, 1, clickety clack, we are back.
Hey, Daddy, I got a question.
What is it, Jeffy? What's the question?
When I squeeze my ball sack, it turns gray and looks like a strawberry. Is that normal? What's normal for my ball sack to look like a strawberry?
Okay, I asked this question when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where I got the joke.
I did not know that.
Daddy answer. Green beans? No.
There.
Because he's squeezing it too hard.
No, I wasn't the squeezing part. It was
It was the strawberry part.
No, it was the ball sack has like bumps from the hair growing.
Like a
God damn it, this game is so gay. I'm gonna fucking...
And I was like 13, and I bought it.
You were like 30 and you're
You
like, Mom,
fucking
is
bitch.
this normal? My ball sack looks like a strawberry.
Oh no, when I Googled, what are these bumps, someone had Googled on Yahoo Answers, why does my balls look like a strawberry? Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Healthy chicken. Are you a chicken nuggets or a cheeseburger person from McDonald's?
Ooh, cheeseburger first, but chicken nuggets are also fantastic.
Okay, I'm a cheeseburger man.
You, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, considering they don't
What's
have
your
a
rage?
cheeseburger,
What's your
chicken
fucking
nuggets.
rage, ho? I'm fucking burning this.
Drinks in the middle of the room. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday!
Anywhere he lays down, that's his bed.
It's his birthday today.
Yeah. He's having birthday.
Happy birthday!
Did you run over the beer bottles too?
No.
Okay, well, so
No. We didn't even run him over. You just drove over him. Like the wheels.
Oh, that's right, yeah. He got hit by a car with his beer bottle.
Bye, guys.
He just
I'm
passed out
going to
drunk.
figure out who's going to fight this time.